SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis, standing for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, is a model by which organizations assess their current situation in a systematic fashion. The Strategic Planning Committee requests your help in assessing our St. Peter's Church community, which in turn will help us identify our priorities for planning and action. Let's take a quick look at the model before responding to a simple questionnaire. Strengths. The first step is to look at our strengths. Strengths are internal, existing situations that make us a successful church community. Think about St. Peter's as you know it today, not how you would like it to be. In the questionnaire, you will be asked to identify what you believe to be our greatest strengths. Weaknesses. Of course, anyone who asks you to identify strengths will ask you to identify weaknesses too. These are existing internal situations that keep us from being even more successful, aspects that we need to work on improving. Again, there will be an opportunity in the questionnaire for you to call out what you see as our weaknesses. Undiscussables. The phrase, "the elephant in the room," is a good example of what we mean by undiscussables. Something that is huge, but about which people don't talk, except perhaps in cliques, or outside the earshot of clergy or someone in authority. For this portion of the questionnaire, think about any elephants that we might have in our rooms at St. Peter's. Opportunities. In the right-hand side of the model, instead of thinking only about our own church community at St. Peter's, we need to analyze what is going on outside us in the larger community and in society in general. We don't have much control over these situations, but there always are opportunities that can work to our advantage. These are things that, once identified, we can devise a strategy to take advantage of them and leverage them for our success. By the same token, there always are existing situations over which we have little or no control, and that could threaten our success as a church community. Our purpose in identifying these threats is to devise a strategy to either overcome or minimize their impact on St. Peter's. Unthinkables. Finally, the model asks us to reflect on external events or situations that might even be catastrophic in their impact on our church community. These could be man-made or natural events, things we normally don't even like to think about, but for which as a church community we need to be prepared and have contingency plans as to how we would react in that circumstance. Again, you will have an opportunity in the questionnaire to help us identify these improbable but possible events. That completes this short explanation of the model. The Strategic Planning Committee looks forward to your thoughtful suggestions, insight, and assessment, and thanks you for your participation in this process by completing the brief questionnaire.